Hi y'all, you're watching the Big Jim Country Boy YouTube channel. Yeehaw!
Have you ever wondered about the eerie tales of skinwalkers? This is a question that has sparked intrigue and fascination in the hearts of supernatural enthusiasts for centuries. Skinwalkers, figures of Native American legend, are said to wear the skin of the animal they choose to become, a choice often dictated by the needs of the task they wish to perform. Think of a man transforming into a bear for immense strength. But remember, this isn't a curse, like being a werewolf. Skinwalkers voluntarily assume this role. These enigmatic beings aren't just shapeshifters. They're believed to read minds, control night animals like owls, summon spirits of the dead, and inflict pain. They're also almost impossible to catch, let alone get rid of, and they must continue to kill or they themselves will die. It's a chilling concept, isn't it? The mystery deepens when you learn that you can tell if you're in the presence of a skinwalker by their eyes. In animal form, their eyes glow bright red when light is shown on them. In human form, their eyes retain an animal-like quality. From coast to coast, people have reported sightings of these enigmatic beings. Even Big Jim Country Boy claims to have seen them in his backyard. These accounts, whether you believe them or not, add an extra layer of intrigue to the legend of the skinwalker. So, what are these skinwalkers? And why do they captivate our imagination so much? Stick around as we delve deeper into the ancient lore, the chilling tales, and the cultural significance of these supernatural beings. Get ready to step into a world where the line between man and beast blurs, and where the ordinary becomes extraordinary. Welcome to the realm of the skinwalkers. Dive into the lore of skinwalkers, a tale intertwined with mystery and fear. These beings, hailing from Native American legend, are not your average storyteller's creations. The name skinwalker is derived from their ability to don the skin of the animal they wish to embody. This transformation is not a curse, but a choice, and the chosen animal form hinges on the task they aim to accomplish. Imagine the strength of a bear or the swiftness of a coyote at your disposal. Yet their abilities extend beyond mere physical transformations. They are said to possess a mental prowess that allows them to read minds. They can control creatures of the night like owls, summon spirits of the deceased, and inflict pain on their victims. Their supernatural abilities make them nearly impossible to capture or destroy. However, their existence comes with a deadly caveat. To survive, they must continue to kill, or they themselves will perish. These legends paint a picture of beings of immense power and flexibility, but also of a terrifying existence. They are creatures of the night, shrouded in mystery and fear. They are beings that can be anything they wish to be, yet are bound by their need to kill. Their transformation is purposeful, not accidental, and it's aimed at achieving specific goals. This makes them formidable, as they can adapt to any situation, and terrifying, as their objectives are often sinister. The skinwalker's ability to read minds, control animals, and remain virtually invincible makes them a truly fearsome adversary. The legend might seem fascinating, but being in the presence of a skinwalker is said to be a chilling experience. Their eyes, glowing bright red in their animal form when illuminated, are a terrifying sight to behold. Even in human form, their eyes retain an animalistic quality that can send shivers down your spine. The lore of skinwalkers is a tale of intrigue, fear, and the immense power of transformation. How can you identify a skinwalker, you wonder? Well, let's delve into the fascinating yet eerie realm of skinwalkers. As we know, skinwalkers are said to wear the skin of the animal they choose to become. This transformation is not a curse, but a voluntary act, undertaken to accomplish specific tasks. They might embody a bear for its immense strength or perhaps an owl for its nocturnal prowess. But the real question is, how do we spot one? As per the ancient legends, the eyes of a skinwalker are its most distinctive trait. In their animal form, if you're brave enough to shine a light on them, their eyes glow a bright, unnerving red. It's a sight that's sure to send shivers down your spine. However, things get a bit trickier when they're in their human form. Their eyes still retain an animal-like quality, which can be a dead giveaway if you're paying close attention. Imagine locking eyes with someone, only to see the wild gaze of a predatory beast staring back at you. It's an encounter you wouldn't forget in a hurry. Now, it's vital to remember that skinwalkers are not just shapeshifters. They are also believed to have the power to read minds, control animals of the night, and even conjure up spirits of the dead. They are formidable beings that are almost impossible to catch and even harder to get rid of. However, the identification of a skinwalker is not a task for the faint-hearted. It requires a keen eye, a brave heart, and an unwavering belief in the supernatural. But remember, identifying a skinwalker is just half the battle. The real challenge lies in what comes next, dealing with these formidable beings. But that's a tale for another time. The real challenge lies in banishing these formidable beings. Skinwalkers, steeped in dark magic and ancient lore, are not easily dismissed. Their powers and resilience make them daunting adversaries, but they are not invincible. There are ways to banish these creatures, but they require a unique combination of ancient knowledge, courage, and precision. Firstly, the role of a shaman is crucial. Shamans, with their deep understanding of the supernatural world and its intricate web of energies, are the best equipped to handle these entities. They know the right spells and incantations to force the skinwalker to turn on itself, essentially using its own power against it. This is a delicate process that requires a skilled hand and a strong spirit, but even with a powerful shaman, there are no guarantees. Another method involves the use of white ash bullets. This method is as dangerous as it is precise. The bullets, dipped in white ash, a substance said to be anathema to skinwalkers, must strike the creature in the neck or the hand. This is no easy task, as skinwalkers are known for their speed and agility. Missing the target not only wastes a precious bullet, but may also provoke the skinwalker further. It's important to remember that these methods are rooted in lore and legend. They may not align with our modern understanding of the world, but they speak to the deep-seated fear and respect that people hold for these creatures. They highlight the importance of tradition and ritual in dealing with forces beyond our comprehension. As you can see, banishing a skinwalker is no easy feat. It requires knowledge, bravery, and a firm belief in the power of ancient practices. Whether or not you believe in these methods, they serve as a testament to the enduring power of folklore and the respect it commands from those who believe in it. Skinwalkers hold a significant place in Navajo culture. These creatures are more than just figures of legend. They are a part of a complex system of beliefs that intertwines with daily life. In the Navajo language, they are known as Yi Nald Lushi, which translates to he who walks on all fours. A pivotal exploration of these beings was put forth by anthropologist Clyde Kluckhohn in his book Navajo Witchcraft, published in 1944. While the term witchcraft is a convenient English translation, it doesn't quite capture the full essence of these Navajo traditions. Kluckhohn's research, based on interviews with Navajo people, revealed that skinwalkers were often seen as secret witches, mostly male, but some female as well. These witches were believed to creep out under the cover of darkness, transforming into swift-moving animals such as wolves and coyotes. These skinwalkers would gather in ominous locations, using their dark magic to bring harm to their victims. They were also associated with taboo rituals, often involving incest, corpse defilement, and sibling murder. In Navajo culture, the term skinwalker is never used for healers. Instead, it refers to a type of harmful witch who possesses the ability to transform into, control, or disguise themselves as an animal. This distinction underlines the fear and respect that skinwalkers command in Navajo culture. Yet, it's essential to remember that while these tales may seem eerie, they are deeply rooted in a rich cultural context. They offer a unique lens through which we can understand the Navajo worldview, one where the supernatural is closely entwined with the natural, and where the spirit world is as real and as vital as the physical one. The Navajo spirit world, teeming with the tales of skinwalkers, is indeed unique. Europe too has its tales of shapeshifters, but how do they compare to skinwalkers? Europe's folklore is a treasure trove of shape-shifting legends. From the werewolves of France, Germany, and Eastern Europe, to the selkies of Scotland and Ireland that transform from seals to humans, the old continent is no stranger to creatures that can change their form. In Slavic folklore, we find tales of vampires with the ability to morph into bats, wolves, and other creatures, echoing the transformative abilities of skinwalkers. But the cultural context, stories, and moral lessons derived from these European shapeshifters are quite different from those of the skinwalker. For instance, werewolves are often portrayed as cursed beings, their transformation triggered by the full moon, a stark contrast from skinwalkers who voluntarily assume their animal form. Selkies, on the other hand, are often tragic figures, their transformation controlled by the possession of their seal skins. While European shapeshifters are often associated with curses, punishment, or tragic circumstances, the Navajo skinwalker is a figure of deliberate and malevolent intent, a witch who chooses to take on the form of an animal for nefarious purposes. The skinwalker, with its ability to read minds, control nocturnal animals, summon spirits of the dead, and inflict pain, is a far cry from the cursed werewolf or tragic selkie. Unlike their European counterparts, skinwalkers are not just shapeshifters but are imbued with a variety of supernatural powers. One important distinction to note is the role of societal norms and taboos. European shapeshifters are often alienated or feared because of their abilities, whereas skinwalkers, despite being feared, are an integral part of Navajo cultural narratives and spiritual beliefs. In conclusion, while the theme of shapeshifting is globally pervasive, the skinwalker is a unique entity within Navajo beliefs. Their voluntary transformation, array of powers, and integral role within their culture sets them apart from the European shapeshifters. While shapeshifting may be a common theme, skinwalkers are unique to Navajo beliefs. Are skinwalkers real, or are they just a part of folklore? This is a question that has ignited countless debates and speculations. While skeptics dismiss skinwalkers as mere figments of imagination, there are those who staunchly believe in their existence, backed by personal experiences, sightings, and stories passed down through generations. Reported sightings of skinwalkers are not uncommon, especially in areas rich in Native American history. Take, for instance, Big Jim Country Boy, who claims to have observed these entities in his own backyard. And it doesn't stop there. Stories from servicemen deployed around the globe suggest encounters with creatures bearing uncanny resemblances to the skinwalkers of Navajo lore. The reality of skinwalkers, however, isn't just confined to isolated personal anecdotes. Anthropological and ethnographic studies, like the one conducted by Clyde Kluckhohn in his 1944 book, Navajo Witchcraft, delve into the magical traditions and supernatural beliefs of contemporary Navajo people, including the existence of skinwalkers. In today's world, skinwalkers have transcended the boundary of Native American folklore and have become a part of global pop culture. They feature in movies, books, comics, and video games, further fueling the curiosity and fascination surrounding these mythical creatures. Yet despite the widespread interest and reported sightings, concrete evidence of skinwalkers remains elusive. Skeptics argue that sightings could be misinterpretations of natural phenomena or the result of psychological factors like fear and suggestion. So, where does this leave us? Well, the reality of skinwalkers, much like many aspects of the supernatural, may largely depend on personal belief. For some, they are as real as the sun in the sky, while for others, they remain confined to the pages of folklore and myth. Whether real or a part of folklore, skinwalkers continue to intrigue and terrify us, making them a captivating subject in the realm of the supernatural. In the end, skinwalkers remain shrouded in mystery. These beings, born of Navajo legend, are said to possess an uncanny ability to transform into animals, read minds, and even control nocturnal creatures. Their existence is woven deeply into the fabric of Navajo culture, a stark contrast to their absence in European folklore. Their terrifying reputation is underscored by the belief that they voluntarily assume this role, not as a curse, but as a chosen path of dark magic. Their powers may be formidable, but they're not invincible. With the right spells, incantations, or even a well-aimed shot of a bullet dipped in white ash, these formidable beings can be vanquished. However, their ability to elude capture and their chilling presence continue to instill fear and fascination. Ultimately, the reality of skinwalkers is a matter of belief, underpinned by cultural narratives and personal experiences. Whether you believe in them or not, the legend of skinwalkers certainly makes for a chilling tale.